Hey guys, what's up? Tim here, and this is my review of the long-awaited iPhone 4 iCarbon Skin. This is the titanium version, and like I said, is for the iPhone 4. It's going to retail you about $20 depending on when and where you got it. So let's just dive right into it, and let's get to the review. So the skin itself is made out of 3M material, and it comes in three parts. It comes with a back plate, which I've been showing in the video before, which is this part right here. It's like a nice brushed aluminum kind of feel, and I'll go into that in a second. But it also comes with a little Apple cutout that you have to put in yourself. I align the buttons pretty easily. They have a lot of tutorial videos on how to do that, but I didn't really need to watch that because it was pretty easy, I found. Now if we take a look at the actual skin around it, you can see that it is reskinned. It actually fits with the back. It's like a titanium kind of look. Looks really cool, like brushed aluminum, like I said before. Obviously everything works fine except for the down button, which is probably my fault because I didn't put this thing on correctly or precisely actually, and it doesn't fit perfectly for me, but for other people it seems to work pretty well. Has a cutout for all of your antennas, and the screws obviously aren't open, which is a good thing because those do not look very nice. Then it also has a cutout for your SIM card, and on the top I have no issues with any of the buttons. They all work fine. Now when we move on to the front, you can see that there's a cutout for obviously the home button, which is replaced with a little sticker that they also give you. It is actually a really nice sticker and it works really well. No functionality is lost with this little cutout piece, and it's actually really nice. On the top, we have the cutout for your front-facing camera, your proximity sensor, and your like speaker that you use to actually listen to calls. And those all are pretty well cut out and precise. I had really no issues with those at all. Now, under the 3M skin that is this iCarbon, I also have my own screen shield. Now, this is really nice, and iCarbons are obviously very flexible because they let you obviously put a skin underneath it. Now, the only problem with this is if your skin gets scratched, you gotta take the iCarbon off, buy a new one, or just try to replace it, but that doesn't always work very well. It's pretty hard to get off and on. But the screen shield works really well in doubling with the iCarbon itself, and it actually is really nice. It doesn't really add much of a bulk, but it is a nice addition that that makes this skin obviously very flexible. Now if we're going to talk about things like bulkiness and stuff like that, there's obviously going to be some sacrifices made with a skin like this. Now it's 3M material, which is obviously some pretty nice stuff, but it does add quite a bit of bulk to your phone. Now if we're gonna this is probably the only case that I found to work is the Mophie Juice Pack Air, or actually any case of the style, because this case will not fit with any over-the-top, not over-the-top, lay on the table design style cases, because it will crush in the screen shield, press down on it, and make air bubbles. Now this can be a problem, and it's a problem with all skins, and it's really not iCarbon's fault at all. It's really just the case manufacturer's fault not leaving enough room for the skin itself. But moving on from that, we also can put cases that don't have that, and they out on the phone itself while the iCarbon is still on. It still fits pretty well. Now the only issues that I've had obviously are the bulk adding a little bit of space in between here, which obviously isn't that big of a deal, but it can drive someone crazy if you're that kind of OCD kind of person. Now honestly, I could definitely recommend this skin to anyone who really doesn't use cases that often, but if you're really big into cases like myself and use a lot of lay on the table type design cases for protection and for good looks, this probably isn't the skin for you. There are some skins that are really thin. I forgot exactly what some of them are called, but you can find ones that actually do fit with the lay on the table design style cases, but this one obviously just won't work with it. So yeah, that's pretty much my final opinions on that, guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. This has been Tim, and I'm out. Peace.